Let's bring Canaccord Genuity Managing Director, Equity Research Analyst Joseph Vafi. Joe, great to have you with us.
Thanks, Melissa.
The stock has been up more than Bitcoin itself. So how do you make heads or tails of the stock and the move?
Well, I think, Melissa, the best way to look at MicroStrategy is you've got an operating company balance sheet that can take advantage of equity and debt to be able to opportunistically buy Bitcoin. And the company embarked on their Bitcoin acquisition strategy in, I think, August of 2020. And since then, MicroStrategy is the best performing stock in the Fortune 500. You called out that it's outperformed Bitcoin. It's outperformed Bitcoin by double or more in that period of time. And so, you look at, investment companies, they can't leverage an operating company balance sheet to exploit the opportunities that MicroStrategy has. That's the high level.
So how do you think about the premium at which MicroStrategy trades versus Bitcoin and what that should be? Because it can't go to the sky, I would imagine. And today it was a key reversal in that it hit a record high at the open, closed at the lows on very heavy volume. I mean, this was a signal technically that maybe things are going to slow down. How do you think about that premium?
Sure. That premium is clearly a point of discussion for investors. The premium has expanded. The premium, which is basically the value, the value of the stock relative to how much Bitcoin they have on their balance sheet. That is what the premium is. It's over 200% right now. So you can look at that as a risk, but you can also look at it as an opportunity for the company because, again, they've got an operating company balance sheet that can exploit that premium to continue to buy Bitcoin. And, just this month, the company has acquired another $4 billion of Bitcoin using equity. And earlier this week, also priced a very successful convertible notes offering to raise another $2.5 billion, which we expect the company will put to work or perhaps already is putting to work in acquiring more Bitcoin, exploiting that premium to be able to expand Bitcoin per share.
Joe, it's Karen. Thanks for being on. So if you were to back out a valuation for the operating business, I have no idea what that is. What is that? And so then you back into an embedded price for Bitcoin. How big is that premium when you do that exercise?
Sure. So when MicroStrategy embarked upon this Bitcoin acquisition strategy of theirs, it was mostly a software company. It was a very successful business intelligence software company. The Bitcoin strategy has taken on the majority of the enterprise value here. And today, the software business is less than 10% of overall enterprise value here. So when you back that out, and you do, perhaps a sum of the parts analysis looking at that as well as equity and debt on the balance sheet, you end up with a 200% premium, which is basically the value of the stock versus how much Bitcoin they have on their balance sheet.
So it's basically the same. It's the same. I mean, the operating business is so de minimis that the premium is the same, even if you back it out.
Yes, but the key is they have an operating company balance sheet.
Right.
To be able to exploit capital markets to accretively buy Bitcoin. If you were to look at this, say, in comparison to a Bitcoin ETF,
right.
Well, they don't have an operating company balance sheet.